Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, you're going to learn why now is the time to enter crypto. Why now? Why does it matter? And how can you become a millionaire? This bull run that is happening right now is going to make the most millionaires and billionaires that have ever historically been made in any other bull run. And what does a bull run mean? Bull run basically means the market is about to turn viral. And this is the opportunity for you. The whole point of this channel is to simplify, make it as easy as possible and support you. I'm actually going to be creating a unique chat room just for my followers, just for my subscribers that want to learn more about crypto. You want to change your life, but you don't know how, right? You go to YouTube, you type in crypto, you type in crypto investing, and you're just overwhelmed. I know I was, with so much information, so many great YouTubers, many of which are my friends, but you go and you listen and they're just talking in this crazy terminology and Bitcoin and HODL and I don't know, it's crazy, Well, this channel is for you. This channel is to help you change your life. So the whole point and reason of this video is to explain to you why now is the time to enter crypto. Reason number one is, if we look at the chart, let's take a look now. You don't have to be a trader to understand that this chart is going up, up, up only, right? So that's number one. Number two is there's something called the halving that's about to happen. Don't get wrapped up in what does this mean and no. The halving is something that is what it sounds like. So basically it means that the supply of Bitcoin that's entering the market from this date on, which is going to be in April, so in like 3 months, the supply is going to half itself, hence the halving. And what's so powerful about that, if we look at this next article, is that historically, when the halving happens, the whole market turns and rallies and just starts to go up, 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 up. And this is amazing, amazing. I entered crypto in 2019. I had no idea a bull run was coming, and that bull run changed my life. At the time, for those of you who don't know, I was the CMO. I'm actually a founding team member at Paid Network, Master Ventures. I'm actually one of the founding team members for what was like V3 of the team, that built, and basically Master Ventures is an incubator, much like an incubator for a baby, an incubator or a studio, as we say in business, is basically a business, a company that makes companies. So Master Ventures, that's what we did, when I was part of it. Anyway, so I was the CMO, and then later we launched Ignition, which at the time was one of the top 3 launch pads in the whole crypto world, the whole crypto sphere market. We launched over 100 projects, and I'm so proud to say that it was my marketing go-to-market process. Of course, Kyle was the founder, and he's also my partner in my love. Shout out, babe. But so he had the relationships, but I built the team, I built the process, I built the 1, 2, 3, like this is how we go. I love process. Anyway, so all of that to say that, when I entered crypto and I came on as CMO at the time, I didn't know very much about crypto. I had just taken my first, I was signing up to take my first crypto course when I met Kyle. And thankfully, he needed a CMO, and I'm at least a seasoned marketer. I worked for Microsoft, Amazon, Dell, Hewlett Packard, a bunch of, Fortune 500s. And so I know marketing. And so I know how to build teams. And so I just came on to help. Anyway, the story's getting long. The point is that I was given a golden opportunity to come into crypto, apply my skill set, and ride the wave, which I did. And let me tell you, the last bull run, it's my puppy. The last bull run changed my life. I remember investment opportunities where I put in $500 and it became like $1 million. I'm not even kidding you. Those are the opportunities that are coming for you. And this is why I'm making this channel, is so that you don't miss the boat. So that if I can simplify things and I can answer your questions, so please tell me what you want to learn about crypto. You know, how you can enter into these investment opportunities, which I can tell you so much about. I know so many and I'm just dying to tell them. I'm share them with you. So first video is just explaining to you why now is the time to enter crypto. And this is why. Because the chart, as we saw a moment ago, is just going up, 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 right? So we see like it's coming. 2, the Bitcoin halving is about to happen, which means the supply is about to get cut in half, which means what happens when there's less of something? It's more valuable, right? Everyone wants it. So that's about to happen in April, so in 3 months from now. And third, probably the juiciest bit of news, let me share my screen with you, is that something called the Bitcoin or Bitcoin ETFs, which basically just mean, okay, so these ETFs are about to get approved by the government, the branch that manages finance, which is called the SEC, right? They are about to approve, like today or tomorrow, the first Bitcoin ETFs into traditional markets, onto the NASDAQ, you know, onto like all major exchanges. And why this is such huge news, and once again, don't get wrapped up in like, oh, I don't understand what ETF means, or this, like, I don't understand what does this mean, you know? All it means is that once Bitcoin, which has not been regulated, has not been, you know, recognized and allowed to be traded on the open market, which means that the majority of the world was not able to just freely invest in it, right? Because we all know the richest of the rich in the world don't, you know, like they have financial advisors. They don't manage their own money. Some of them do, okay? But a lot of them have financial advisors. Or they won't go invest, you know, they have day jobs, they do other things. They're not going to go deeply research a new, very confusing crypto technology and cryptocurrency. Like, what is that? You know, it's so alien. They're not going to go do that. So they trust their financial advisors and they're going to invest in what they know, right? And so what's about to happen with these Bitcoin ETFs, which basically means that like different exchanges, right, are now going to be able to legally sell, right, or list, or allowed to be listed Bitcoin on their platforms. Which means that like 80-90% of the wealth of the world is now going to be entering crypto and going to be allowed to trade and invest in Bitcoin. So what does that mean? That means so much money is coming into the market to buy up Bitcoin. And what's going to happen? The value is going to skyrocket. They're saying just one Bitcoin is going to be worth like $1 million, millions of dollars in like the very near future. And what happens to the other tokens? You know, you've heard of Dogecoin, you know, Elon's favorite, or you've heard of all these other coins out there, tokens, you know, like what's going to happen to them? Well, what's going to happen to them, and historically always happens to them, is they're going to go up in value. They even go up like more in value than Bitcoin does, because Bitcoin's like gold, you know, like what is gold good for? People buy gold so that they can like hold their investment in something, right? And if like a war breaks out or whatever, they can just take this piece of gold or whatever and they can take it, right? Although it's a little heavy. And we all know that the US dollar is supposed to be backed by gold, and that's a whole other story for another time. But anyway, Bitcoin is like gold. And so, which is the denominator, right, upon which all other cryptocurrencies are based on. And other cryptocurrencies or tokens, just think of them as different countries' currencies, right? Brazil has its own currency. You know, Bolivia, my country where I'm from, has its own peso boliviano. Europe has the euro. The US has the US dollar. And so just think of like tokens, like currencies, like from different countries, something like that. Okay. So as gold goes up, or Bitcoin, the equivalent, in this whole crypto world. So do the other crypto tokens. And that's where you make your money. And that's what I want to share with you on this channel, how you can become wealthy. Because I'm about to hit next level rich. You know, my partner and I have separate finances. Kyle and I have separate finances. And yeah, last bull run set me up pretty nice, very nice. And this one allows me to like retire my mom and like is taking me to next level rich. And I want you to come with me. So that's my goal of this channel. And I won't go into too much else because I don't want to overwhelm you. And please watch this video again if you need to understand some of these concepts that I explained to you, like what is Bitcoin, why enter crypto now, you know, what is this ETF deal, which is going to happen today or tomorrow, which I will cover for you. But for now, this is enough for one day. Stay tuned. I'm going to be making these videos every single day. And I just want to get you up to speed with what's going on in this crypto world. Let me know if you need me to explain something in a simpler, more easy way. That's something that I love to do so much. I want to do for you. You know, I want to share this because so much money is coming, like becoming available for you in the world to make. And just nobody knows, you know, because it's so complicated. And so that's my heart. That's what I want. That's why this channel exists. And I'm making so much more for you. So anyway, I love you very much, even though I don't know you. And please tune in again and subscribe if you haven't, because I'm just going to be making so much content, and it's all for you, and it's to get you up to speed. So anyway, I have some gems that I'm going to be dropping soon, which basically mean like amazing investment opportunities, and they're coming soon. Anyway, all right, talk to you soon. Much love.